Hi everybody, we're back. We're going to try and get this little Allis Chalmers B210 garden tractor running. Hasn't run in about a year. So let's see if the battery's good. We'll start there. Oh, nothing. Battery's dead. Take the hood off. Let's check gas while we're at it. No gas. So let's get the battery charger on it. We'll get the tire aired up. Got this battery charger. It's a benchtop model, Craftsman. I put it in the container so I can set it outside and not worry about it getting rained on. Got a nice lid for it. All right, we got it on 12 volt, 15 amp. See if it responds. All right, we got noise. So we'll let that charge up. Get some gas in this thing. Just enough to get it running. We're taking this little garden tractor to our local antique tractor and machinery show. So after we get it loaded up, if we get it running, we'll stop by the gas station. We'll fill it up while it's sitting on the trailer. All right, let's get air in the tire. They're sitting level. Valve stems on these are on the inside of the back tire. Oh, and it has to be the farthest one away. Use my thumb to check the air pressure on this one. Not a tire gauge. I have them, I'm just not using it. So good there. Make sure the gas is turned on. It is on. See if this makes a noise now. Not quite. We'll wait a little bit and then we'll be right back to see if we can get her to start. Okay, we're back. Took about a half-hour intermission. Put the battery charger on it. It's charging. Let's see what happens. Holy cow. After a year sitting, that thing popped off. No choke, no nothing. I mean, I've had it for several years, so I'm not entirely surprised, but sometimes the float sticks, sometimes the points get dirty and I have to clean them, or I gotta tap on the carburetor, I gotta do something to get it started. You know, maybe even replace the battery, but I don't remember how old this battery is, but it seems to be working, at least with the charger on it. All right, let's give her some choke and try it again. Okay, we'll get this unhooked from the battery charger. We'll throw the hood on it and then we'll take it out and we'll load it on the trailer and get loaded up for the next haul out to the showgrounds. All right, we had it running, shut it off. We're getting set up to drive it outside to go wash it so we can load it. And while it was shut off, the float stuck open. So gas was pouring out of the carburetor. Battery went dead. So trying to get it to fire back up. So I've got the charger back on it. I'm going to drop the bowl on this and play with that float. So, got the air cleaner off already. Got 4 screws. There's one. So this old stuff, there's always seems to be a problem. I should have done this earlier this weekend or the week before, but we've been busy getting other things ready. So here we are, last minute. Tomorrow's the first day of the show. Not too unusual, but it's nicer when things go smooth, doesn't it? So I shut the fuel off to get it to stop flooding all over. You hate it when you hear that stuff hit the ground. Oh, there it is. The washer back on it. One more screw to go. If I can weasel the screwdriver down in there. So I tried whacking on the carburetor with the handle of the screwdriver, see if I can get that float to unstick. Did not want to do it, so we're doing it the hard way. We gotta take this thing apart. I don't really want to take the carburetor all the way off. So I'll just try dropping the bowl. Okay, something's holding this up. I've never had this carburetor apart. Just been able to get it to go. All the screws are out. Something's hanging it up. Not hitting anything. Huh. Well, I don't understand this at all. These normally should slide off and show you the venturi and the float bowl, but it is not showing me anything. It doesn't want to come apart. Well, I'm not sure what to do next. So we'll pause here and then I'll take a look at it and see what we can figure out. All right, so not able to get the carburetor off and been able to get it to slide down farther. I jiggled it around while off camera. I decided to turn the gas back on, see if jiggling it around got that needle to unstick, and so far, no gas pouring out of the carburetor. So we got one more screw. I cannot get my fat fingers in there. We'll try this magnet that wants to stick everything else. There we go. One screw, one washer. No idea how I'm going to get it back in there. Hopefully the washer doesn't fall off. Easy going. not easy. Boy, that magnet wants to stick to everything. So is that little screw. Can't get in through there. I can't get in. Can't get in through there. Holding it. Well, oh my gosh. Holy moly. There we go. Setting in the hole. Now if it doesn't fall out, typically wants to fall out, right? Tight spot, you can't hardly get it in once, but try it a second time, forget it. All right, we got it started. One tight, two's tight, three is tight, and four is tight. All right, let's try this again. Fuel's on. All right, now we're going to sit here, put it back together, and hope it doesn't flood again. Looking down the throat of the carburetor, I don't see any gas flooding in there. So I'll go ahead and put the air cleaner back on, and we'll get the hood back on it. A few little fuzzies. I mean, that's why you have an air cleaner, right? So you can catch all the fuzzy stuff. Okay, we got that in. Drop the hat on. All right, we got the hat on. Wipe my grubby little fingers off with grease. My tools out of the way. Okay, we'll start it up. Unhook the charger, we'll put the hood on it, and we'll drive it out. Okay, we'll get her washed up and then we'll get her loaded up. All right, so everything seems to be working good. hose her down, mop last year's dust and mud off. Wash it down quick. So a little history on this garden tractor. This is a 1971. Again, like I said, it's a Allis Chalmers model B210. This was a demonstrator model from our local Allis Chalmers dealer, which never did get far from the dealership. And where I live, I'm about 3 miles away from our dealer. The dealership's still there. They just kind of sell everything. As you know, of course, Allis Chalmers went out of business years ago. So they sell a little bit of everything. A local auction yard. Somebody did some touch-up paint on this, the darker yellow in this area. It's not the worst thing that could happen. You know, it preserves the lawnmower. We did set this up for some garden tractor pulling. Still stock, 10 horse Kohler. Our rules state you can't have the wheelie bars. You gotta have wheelie bars, but you can't have the hitch above the center of the rear axle. So we do have wheelie bars on the back. Any of you guys, guys and gals, you pull tractors or garden tractors, let me know down in the comments. And if you do, what do you run? What weight class? What mile per hour? Garden tractors, I haven't done pulling. I want to say though, there's a 500-pound class, a 6, a 750, 1,000, and 1250. We have stock and modified. And then regular tractor pulling, we pull anywhere from 3 mile an hour up to 12 mile an hour. We have a 3, 4, 6, 8, and a 12 mile an hour class. 3 mile an hour, you cannot have any weight reductions in the 3 mile an hour class. No weight reduction as far as aluminum. You can remove parts, but you can't replace parts of aluminum to get it down into that class. Now 4 mile an hour class, you can put all the aluminum on you want. No problem there. Some more soap. Wouldn't say that this lawnmower is quite to the point of needing a restoration, although I might take the wheels off and clean those up and paint them. These wheels on this side aren't as bad as the other ones. The other one's showing a lot of rust. But the factory yellow paint is still in real nice shape. So it'd be nice to re-chrome, but you don't get the chrome redone. There, we're almost done. Had a few water spots on it. Like I said, dust from last year's show and sitting in the shop over the year, up through the winter. Okay, that's going to be about it for now. We'll let this dry off and then we'll get it loaded up. Well, we're having more problems. Now we're not getting enough fuel after we had the float stuck. So hopefully we don't kill the battery this time. Take the high-speed needle valve out. Alright, let's try it again. We had a little something stuck in the high-speed needle jet. It wasn't allowing fuel to come through. As soon as I pulled the jet out, or the needle out, the whatever was plugging it came loose, and we had plenty of fuel flow. So we'll get my pulling tractor loaded up, and then we'll see you the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.